this will be in a series of 3. We'll have another one later on. This is the newest and best approved by American Test Kitchen. It is sharpens with a diamond coated sharpeners. It has, what's the warranty on it? It has a 3-year
warranty.
Limited warranty.
But that is just phenomenal.
Yeah. And they send you a booklet with all their products in it, from waffle irons to knife sharpeners,
electric grills.
They have water heating appliances,
meat slicers. I mean, they have it all.
And we actually have one of their meat slicers. So
oh yeah.
So, all right.
But the best thing about this is the 15-degree edge angle. That's what sold me on it, because most
so it gives you a professional chef's edge on it instead of a standard 20 degrees. So there you go. So it's going to be sharper. Plus, if you watch America's Test Kitchen, and they'll tell you why the diamond sharpener, it doesn't get hot when it sharpens, so it keeps a smoother blade on you. So
yeah, okay. So it doesn't cause friction.
It doesn't cause a lot of friction on it. So
nice.
You need to. I watched it, she didn't, so I knew about it. So anyway, I'm just going to show you the 3-stage message. Now this will also sharpen serrated edges, but you just want to sharpen, you know, one side, whichever side's the flat side. So unless you just want to knock off the burrs and make it a straight edge. All right, stand by and I'll just show you the little
features
of this and how to sharpen one. We have a couple of knives that are a little dull. They're not that dull. So I mean, I could do your paper test, but it's going to cut the paper for it too. But they're not as sharp as we want them, and we want to change that angle degree. We're not sure that it doesn't have a 15-degree angle, but just in case it don't, we're going to change it.
I'll give it one.
So, all right, we're going to set it up and show you how to sharpen. Okay, we have just an old Fabriware knife, and I don't know really how sharp it is, so it will cut, but it tore a little bit too. And then I have an old thin blade, little butcher knife, little cleaver. Now it was a little ragged cut too, as you've seen that. It kind of cut and tore. And it has a very uneven blade. I'm not going to sit here and show you how I straighten this whole blade out, but I will get this blade even. The first thing we want to do is the first one is the ones that actually grind it down and reshape the blade. The other two are like buffers and polishers. The last one is also the ones that you just want to use once you get your knife sharp. You just want to use the number 3 to just polish the edge up. So you really don't want to use, every time you don't want to use number 1 or number 2, okay? Especially number 1. Number 1's going to re-angle that blade. Now this thing's also made to do all kind of blade angles on it. If you read the instructions in the book, it'll tell you how to create certain angles.
It's got an angle that's optimized for like vegetables and general kitchen, one that's optimized for deboning, and another one that's optimized for slicing fibrous items like meat and celery.
You also have a Japanese angle that you can change that out. So there's a lot of ways you can use this. We're just going to show you just the standard basic way of how to use it. Read the instructions to fit your knives, what you need to do to them, okay? And I know this is going to put a sharpened edge on these. Rebecca really gave me some rough knives, so they are sharp, but they're still very uneven blades on here.
And they have some flaws in the blades.
A lot of flaws in blades, and we're just going to try to straighten those out and see if we can get a cleaner cut on that paper, which I know we will. So it has a little switch, easy switch,
how quiet it is.
Very quiet. Even when you run the blades through there, it has a self-guiding angle, so all you have to do is put a little pressure, and you don't want to just fastly drag it through there. This is not like a honing thing where you can do it fast. You want to slowly drag it through the sharpener. So we're going to do, and you want to do even strokes on each side, one on the left side, one on the right side, and you want to continue that. So we're going to go ahead and do this first knife. just slow count 1001, 1002, 1003. You can go up to 1005. And I'm going to drag this through about 5 times. Make sure you go with the angle, the curvature of your knife.
And that means pick the handle up towards the end.
Yeah, roll it to the end. Because some knives will have a bow on them, like a big butcher knife. I'm going to do this one more time. And I'm putting minimal pressure on there. And I can already see it has changed the angle and put a beautiful edge on this thing. So now we're going to go ahead and fine tune this knife. Basically what I would call it.
This one's like using a stropping strap.
Right. Try not to, I kind of pulled the handle up.
These compartments are magnetized.
Yeah, and I'm kind of making it look a little harder than it is because I'm standing at an angle so you can see me pull it through here. I'm not really straight in front of this thing. So I'm trying to give you a good view of what I'm doing. Okay, 3 times. I can even tell now. It's even gotten better. I've got a good light shining in here so I can see it. Now we're going to go through the last stage. We're going to do this about 3 times. Now this thing has a self-cleaning on this third one here in the back. There's a little switch. You don't want to use it often. You want to use it when it gets really, really looking dirty, and then you can use that. We're going to try this paper method again. It's a good looking blade edge on there. If I can hold the record, yeah, there you go. No tear whatsoever. That was a clean slice in that paper. This was the first one. Look at the jagged. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of tore it, didn't it?
Yeah.
That put a clean slice on that paper. So
this also has a catch to get the metal shavings. I don't know where it's at.
We have
one on
yeah,
here.
there's one down there. I'm sure it's right up under the bottom, and we'll figure out how to. It's right there.
Yeah,
There's
there
a little
is.
lever down there in the bottom to get it out. So that I'm not going to show you this. That was pretty impressive just on that one. So.
It's easy to use, and with the magnetic guides in here, all you really have to do is gently let the blade come through. You're just supporting the blade. The magnetic guides are keeping it at the proper angle.
Right.
So you don't have to force anything with this.
But you do have to keep a steady pressure down. Not hard, like I said, but you do have to make sure it's down inside there.
Contact.
They just don't ride above the thing. So, but that right there is 100% improvement from a jagged cut to a clean slice on that. So, and I'm gonna work on this off camera, but I can get this fixed. But this done the deal, guys. That was amazing.
Especially those of you who are really into your barbecuing and your cooking. This is the knife sharpener for you. It does it all. It hones the knives so sharply, and you don't have to do all 3 stages each time like Chef John says.
It'll do scissors, it'll do
No,
hunting.
you can't do
scissors, not scissors, hunting knives. You can do any type of sporting knives,
Paring
knives,
serrated.
serrated knives. Like I said, just read the book it tells you, I mean, it's got more stuff than I can sit here and go through in one video. So that was the basic use from step 1 to step 3. Now after I've got this sharp, after a few uses, all I have to do is run it through the third buffing part, or if you've got a steel, you can go ahead and slap it on a steel and it'll roll that blade back into shape. So hope y'all enjoyed this. Come on in here. Go ahead.
I was going to tell you guys that this would work up to, I was going to tell you if I can find it, what thickness of the blade, because somebody asked me that last time. And okay, so the thickness for a 20-degree angle is about 5 millimeters. This one will take a I'm sorry, not 5 millimeters, a 0.5 millimeter. This one will take a 1/4 millimeter, so a 0.25 double faceted at a 15-inch or 15-degree angle. And if you're just beveling one side, then the thickness is a 0.1 to a 0.2 millimeters. It's pretty. That's what it says.
Okay, that's what it cuts it down to. I don't think that's the total thickness of the knife.
I'm just reading out of the book, y'all. And then the micro facets, the 15-degree angle.
Yeah.
The factory bevel. It shows all of this. It's really interesting.
We want to thank everyone for coming. I'm John.
I'm Rebecca.
And this has been Good
to know.
See y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.